Samsung has officially released its new One UI 8 update, but instead of being a big and exciting moment for Galaxy users, it feels more like a weak attempt to copy Apple's spotlight. On September 15th, Apple rolled out iOS 26 for millions of iPhones and iPads around the world. On that very same day, Samsung started rolling out One UI 8. At first, it looked like a smart move matching Apple's timing to get attention. But when you look closer, it only showed how far Samsung still is from matching Apple when it comes to software updates. Here's why this matters. Apple's update strategy is simple and effective. Whenever Apple announces a new iOS version, it goes live for all eligible iPhones and iPads at the exact same time worldwide. It doesn't matter if you're in the US, Europe, or Asia, you get the update on day one. This makes Apple look organized, confident, and focused on users. Now let's compare that to Samsung. Technically, One UI 8 has started rolling out, but only for the Galaxy S25 series. And even then, only people in South Korea are able to install it right now. If you bought a Galaxy S25 in another country, you'll still have to wait. As for other Galaxy devices, they won't get the update until October or even later. That's a huge difference compared to Apple. This isn't surprising though. Samsung has always struggled with updates. To be fair, it has improved over the years, but it still doesn't match Apple's speed. Instead of giving users excitement, this rollout has only created frustration. Many Galaxy users are asking why the update can't just arrive at the same time for everyone, especially since Samsung promised faster updates in the past, and the bigger issue is the update itself. One UI 8 doesn't feel like a big upgrade. It's one of the smallest updates Samsung has released in years. Yes, there are some improvements here and there, but nothing groundbreaking. When you compare this to Apple's iOS 26, the difference becomes even clearer. Apple introduced a bold new liquid glass design language, which completely changes the look and feel of the software. Whether people like it or not, it's a major change that has everyone talking. Samsung's One UI 8, on the other hand, looks more like a routine patch. This difference is important. Apple has mastered the art of making software updates feel like big events. People look forward to them, the media covers them heavily, and the updates dominate online conversations. Samsung, on the other hand, often looks like it's just catching up. By releasing One UI 8 on the same day as iOS 26, Samsung may have hoped to share the spotlight, but the result was the opposite. Apple ended up looking stronger, while Samsung looked weaker. Still, Samsung does deserve some credit. A few years ago, Galaxy phones only got 2 or 3 major updates at most. Today, Samsung promises longer software support, which brings it closer to Apple's level. This is a big step forward and something Galaxy fans appreciate. But the rollout of One UI 8 shows that while the policy is better, the execution still has problems. So, what does this mean for Galaxy users right now? If you live in South Korea and own a Galaxy S25, you might already have One UI 8. If you're outside Korea or have another Galaxy model, you'll need to wait. Samsung says more devices will start getting the update in October and the months after. If you're not sure about your phone, Samsung has released a full list of eligible models that you can check. For everyone else, the message is clear. Samsung still has work to do. Apple's updates are global, instant, and consistent. Samsung's are slow, scattered, and often underwhelming. When both companies release updates on the exact same day, those differences stand out even more. At the end of the day, One UI 8 isn't a bad update, it's just not an exciting one. It doesn't introduce big design changes or eye-catching features. And because of the slow rollout, many users are left waiting and disappointed. Instead of stealing Apple's spotlight, Samsung only reminded people that it still has a lot of catching up to do. The only comfort for Galaxy users is that One UI 8 will eventually come to their devices. It may take weeks or months, but Samsung is committed to pushing the update across a wide range of phones and tablets. Until then, users will just have to wait. The bottom line is simple. Apple continues to set the standard for software updates. Its releases are fast, global, and exciting. Samsung has made progress, but still falls short. One UI 8 could have been a big moment, but instead, it only showed the gap that still exists between the two companies.